Cheers.
Lady Luck loves me. All in.
Damn it all to hell, I fold.
Come, let's see those guitars.
Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
You big... Kill me now, then. Go on, do it.
What a mess. Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
Feeling hot under the collar? Ah, it never rains, but it pours, eh?
2 cards for everything.
Just the one coin for me.
7's my lucky number, so 7 it is.
And back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Now for the clock. Queen of Diamonds. Finally. Jack of Hearts.
Let's get
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breathe. By the goddesses!
Walker spotted something.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back. In from Silver Glen, Flatlander.
Go on.
Ain't got the rot, have you?
Fine, I'll check. Now. Under there. 6 of trouble.
My stars shine brightly today.
Old crap on a cracker, I'm out.
Call. Let's see those cards.
need another week, you amateurs.
Fuck. Devil. You beat me.
I told you where to find your teeth, didn't I? I wish they were a bugger off the gorp around here.
I told you it's swimming alongside the men. What a stupid thing.
Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody often bothered.
A sheep, sir. I love this too. And I do her too. I want to George and
Just
Fanny
the
and all
one
that
coin for
stuff.
me.
7's the lucky number, so 7 it is.
Back to me.
So, which one of you fellas is winning then? Fellas? Look, I know what track called the best day. There's no reason to keep it going. No, go screw yourself with a rusty base, why don't you?
Come inside. I'm out.
Call.
Now for the third card. Jack of Hearts.
Tempests of winter's core to my aid!
The cards.
Cheers. Though I wish they were other bottles. Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody bothered.
A sheep, sir. I do her too. Fanny and all
I'm drenched.
Let's see those
By the goddesses, tits are parched.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Which one of you fellas is winning, eh? Fellas? Look, I know what tracks all the best days. That's no reason to keep ignoring. No, go screw yourself with the rusty base, why don't you?
Cheers. Oh, I wish there were other bottles to go around here.
The total. What a stupid.
Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't go like me, huh?
Then go and find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep. I do it too. Nobody's Georgie back here, not that good done.
By the goddesses, tits are parched.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Finally, I ate some bloody fed again.
What was the minimum? 5 gold?
I'll call and raise you another 5.
Look at me, die. I'm out.
Call.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles that go up around here.
The total. What a stupid.
Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my feet.
Then go and find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered. Too rich for her.
My stars shine brightly today.
Let's see it
I
all.
do it too. Go up to Georgie back here, not that will be
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
You beat me.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Cool. Let's have another round of ball wagging.
No, go screw yourself with a rusty mace, why don't you?
By the goddesses, tits I'm parched.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
I'll call and raise you another 5.
Look at me, die. I'm out.
Call.
Now for the third time. Take the part. Welcome to you.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles that go up around here.
The total stink. Women alongside the men. What a stupid.
Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Then go and find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? I'll have to tilt her. And I'd do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bite the head off after we'd done that.
By the goddesses, tits are parched.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Fine, I'll check it. We're marching under there. Fix the bar!
I could do with a cold drink.
Best make yourself known to
I
Jan.
prefer to...
Come, let's see those cards.
Read 'em
I
and weep.
just got me wages, fellas. Lots of sparkling coin. Sweaty fellas. Like a cake. I know what drank
Nice
over
hand of
next
cards,
days,
that one.
but that's no reason to keep ignoring
Let's
it.
have another round.
No,
of
go
all I
screw
get
yourself
too
with the
till
rusty
you reach
mace,
the
why don't you?
cards.
Oh, I wish there were other
I'll
bottles
win
of
this.
gorp around here.
Goddess is
I
winning.
told you it was a mistake to kill all the women alongside the men. What a stupid thing to do.
Hey, conduit's orders.
Oh, I'm drenched.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
Garrick was a kind sort of fellow. Always shared his lunch with the gods' fairer creatures. Imagine our dismay when that big green beast carried him off.
Let's get the ball rolling here. 5 coins.
Going to call that hand.
Look at me side. Three have died. Now then, we'll wait back on it.
Wargraf spotted something.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
By the goddesses, tits are parched.
Wargraf spotted
Shut
something.
your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade.
Feeling lucky. Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles of gorp around here. Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know.
Yeah, but our orders don't come out.
You go find yourself the sheep if you're so bloody on the bonnet.
A sheep star. I'll do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bite the head off after we'd done that.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told you it was a thing alongside the men. What a stupid thing.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but our orders don't stop like me, huh?
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? I'm for children. And I do her too, so I want to secure she's back here, not that still.
A fine stroke of luck.
Shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Lucky find!
Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told you it was a snake alongside the men. What a stupid thing.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but our orders don't stop like me, huh?
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? I'm after children. And I do her too, but I wasn't so sure she's back here, not that still.
Goddesses, tits are parched.
Shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Charla and Horton. Aren't those the skeleton traders we met? Charla in Sicile and Horton just outside this village.
If this is to be believed, their spirits are trapped in a dark priestess's totem.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told her it was a snake alongside the men. What a stupid thing.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but our orders don't stop like me, huh?
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? I'm after children. And I do her too, but I wasn't so sure she'd back here, not that window.
Careful, comrade. I think...
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
I am truly fortunate.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles that go up around here.
I told her it was a mistake to kill all of them in alongside her men. What a stupid thing to do.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't
I'm tripping.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? Nah, I'd rather have Gruntilda. And I'd do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bang the head off that crystal.
Good job.
Tits are parched.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Nice undercar, son.
I'm tripping.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me.
It's heating up.
Right, you round, Bill. 2 cards for everyone.
I'm drenched.
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours.
Rubbish.
for a tenner.
Ain't a bleeding maid.
Human, leave the lads out to these.
It never rains but it pours, eh?
And it's itching like that.
You already checking these boards?
I'm overheating here.
My, you're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer. Yeah. Well, don't go round angering Immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame them, really? Just ain't natural for 'em to consort, I say. Only good orc... Well, you know how the phrase goes. Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me, but these days I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back from, well, wherever I was. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant in my former life, who knows? These days, most undead are busy haunting Syceal or picking the way in the Lucula mines. But I keep a low profile and stay out of sight. Haven't been bothered by an immaculate yet, and I hope to keep it that way.
chase. Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told you it was a mistake to get all of you alongside the men. What a stupid thing to do.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't got my fever.
of luck.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
A fine stroke of luck.
Another piece of trash.
Tits and dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my...
Fortune!
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows.
call it luck, others call it skill.
Break.
Some call it luck, others call it skill.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled.
Toasty!
Soaked to the skin.
Seven's my lucky number, so 7 it is.
You may think you'll get away with raising deceit, but you won't. Those bloodstones are ours, and we will have them back.
Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash.
Your lapdog Garrick is missing.
That, you may not know what it is to be trusted.
On the order of the Old Mother.
Garrick is a son of the
Discounts on
mountain,
magic.
and he'll never betray me.
And you trust so readily in the feeble hearts of foot soldiers.
What do you call it? Who knew vermin could harbour such
Do not
useful
cross the
relics?
sword-clad and
Share in the
All
plunder.
right. You'll beat your chests and howl about avenging the seventh moustache of Alfred Moormore.
Ah, what do you call it? Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash. By order of the Old Mother. Huge discounts on magic.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what have we here?
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gutgouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen orcish snout.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
Regular ray of sunshine, isn't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tannaroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Thought you were all holed up in Hyberheim, but it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder, for by the beard of the Bear Slayer there are too many green ears around here.
By order of the Old Mother, huge discounts on magic balls.
3 of diamonds. Now anyone was waiting for that one, eh?
Yeah, check. Go on.
Fine, I'll check.
Feeling hot under the collar?
Let's see what we're hiding under there.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter.
Let's see those
I am Jarl Woodokson, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tannaroth, the very thrones of the world. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find, we plunder and burn and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains, tokens of reverence to the power of the peaks. Gods we have plenty, of war, of death and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Kjell Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world. The Conduit asked us to do what we do best, invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of Starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into Bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luculla. We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There were still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way into the wizard's house. The Conduit's looking for something inside. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the Conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we of the mountain failed to follow through. The bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The Conduit has need of starstones imbued with human blood, so she can create her Death Knights. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the Conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the Bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. But I know this to be untrue. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Grutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every Orc eyes us peak dwellers with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the Conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the Orcs together.
I wasn't so sure she'd bang the head off after it done.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
The Orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly.
Back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Now for the flop. Jackals.
By the goddesses!
Queen of
Sit some pants!
Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory. So it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast or be feasted upon. Grutilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless, truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like.
Then go find
The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Riverlon can withstand. But she also knows that the pact cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn Immaculates or not. She needn't fear them, of course. The Conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the Orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour. Grutilda knows the pact was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in sight. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare. For her dreams are our terrors to suffer. And with the spine breaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocting. Aye, an orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind, but even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if he finds them. We would merely kill him. That rat lover, on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach. Grutilda's hulking, horrible dog, built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Grutilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death.
Ace of Hearts.
I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of our lag troll tramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode. The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an orc's arm off. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An orc torturer, courtesy of Grutilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Grutilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
And I do her too, if I wasn't so sure she'd bang me head off
This
after we'd
wizard
done.
must be Xandalor. Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him yet.
Let's hope we catch up with him before they do.
Fine, fine.
Great grim gods, comrade. The spine breaker. Norok, he's called. He's the bleeding brute. The green-faced gargoyle who... I must face him. Face him and destroy him before he can claim another victim.
Nice, why don't you?
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
By the goddesses, take some pass!
Let's shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea.
Comrade, I'll not lie. I want that orc to pay for what he's done, but I also want to save his future victims from the fate I've seen firsthand. With you by my side, I'll face the monster head on and make him pay for what he's done. If we plan our attack well, we may well eliminate the Spinebreaker without so much as raising a single warty orcish eyebrow.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter.
Fine. I'll
You the one Jarl sent me to replace the ham-fisted toadskin downstairs? About bloody time. The beast down there goes through prisoners like Gilda Godsword goes through suitors. Jarl gave you the all clear to try your hand, did he? All the better. That big brute downstairs hasn't the faintest idea what he's doing. Clubs witness after witness over the head, smashing him to bits before we can get so much as a word out of him. A son of the mountain am I, and a blood brother of Jarl besides. Chief placed me in charge of guarding the hatch to the prison cellar. Knows I won't hesitate to split the throat of any man or orc who tried to come or go without Jarl's say-so.
Here to take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the goddess's gilded garter. Now we'll get some progress underway. My assignment? Well, we guards are Jarl's eyes and ears, see? We keep watch over these prisoners, sure. But we listen in on the goings-on inside the torturer's chambers, too. Never know what them greenskins could be withholding. Not to mention the way they keep the armory under lock and key. Like we was working for them, you know? The man in charge is a great green goon, an orc named Law. At his right hand, he's got a snivelling little goblin named... well, I reckon it don't much matter. Their heavy-handed Inquisition has killed so many prisoners. We're down to our last few out of a score or more. Amateurs. Standard fare. Frightened, good-for-nothing weaklings if I ever saw them. There's 2 in lockup now, with a 3rd getting the treatment on the torturer's rack. I say, if we don't find out something useful soon, all this trouble will have been for naught. Gruntilda keeps it locked tighter than a chastity belt, she does. I sometimes wish Chief hadn't granted so many of her bleeding demands. But I suppose he thought it better to keep the peace. One of her soldiers has got the key to the place. Myself, I've never seen the inside. Wouldn't surprise me a bit to hear the orcs are keeping the best of the spoils to themselves.
Kill me now, then. Go on.
Are you gonna get
do
out,
it.
are you? You won't look so shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for you.
I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
Shut tight. All is right.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
What's
Excuse
going
me.
on in there?
You seem a kindlier sort than these guards. Please, have you heard anything of our dear Nolan? They took him some time ago. We've been hearing such terrible sounds coming from the other cell. Hello again, stranger. Do you often visit the condemned in their cells? He's a wonderful lad, loyal as they come. And he was our spiritual beacon during these dark times. Some say he's got the sight. You know, the power of deep seeing. I think that's why they took him. Nolan does have a reputation for, well, for knowing things. And they must assume he knows where the wizard's servants are hiding.
Hello again, stranger. Do you often visit the condemned in their cells? He's a wonderful lad, loyal as they come, and he was our spiritual beacon during these dark times. Some say he's got the sight. You know, the power of deep seeing. I think that's why they took him. Nolan does have a reputation for, well, for knowing things. And they must assume he knows where the wizard's servants are hiding.
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk. I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
You can do what you like with those new monsters.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
Shut tight. All is right. Here to take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the goddess-guilted Garter. Now we'll get some progress underway. My assignment? Well, we guards are Jarl's eyes and ears, see? We keep watch over these prisoners, sure. But we listen in on the goings-on inside the torturers' chambers, too. Never know what them greenskins could be withholding. Not to mention the way they keep the armory under lock and key. Like we was working for them, you know. The man in charge is a great green goon. An orc named Law. At his right hand, he's got a snivelling little goblin named, well, I reckon it don't much matter. Their heavy-handed Inquisition has killed so many prisoners, we're down to our last few out of a score or more. Amateurs. Oh, standard fare. Frightened, good-for-nothing weaklings if ever I saw them. There's 2 in lockup now, with a 3rd getting the treatment on the torturer's rack. Yeah, I say, if we don't find out something useful soon, all this trouble will have been for naught. Gratilda keeps it locked tighter than a chastity belt, she does. I sometimes wish Chief hadn't granted so many of her bleeding demands, but I suppose he thought it better to keep the peace. One of her soldiers has got the key to the place. Myself, I've never seen the inside. Wouldn't surprise me a bit to hear the orcs are keeping the best of the spoils to themselves. Here to take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the goddess Gilded Garter. Now we'll get some progress underway. My assignment? Well, we guards are Jarl's eyes and ears, see? We keep watch over these prisoners, sure. But we listen in on the goings-on inside the torturer's chambers, too. Never know what them greenskins could be withholding. Not to mention the way they keep the armory under lock and key. Like we was working for them, you know. The, man in charge is a great green goon. An orc named Law. At his right hand, he's got a snivelling little goblin named... Well, I reckon it don't much matter. Their heavy-handed Inquisition has killed so many prisoners, we're down to our last few out of a score or more. Amateurs! Eh? Standard fare. Frightened, good-for-nothing weaklings if ever I saw them. There's two in lock-up now, with a third getting the treatment on the torturer's rack. I say, if we don't find out something useful soon, all this trouble will have been for naught. Gratilda keeps it locked tighter than a chastity belt, she does. I sometimes wish Chief hadn't granted so many of her bleeding demands, but I suppose he thought it better to keep the peace. One of the soldiers has got the key to the place. Myself, I've never seen the inside. Wouldn't surprise me a bit to hear the orcs are keeping the best of the spoils to themselves.
Do what you will. You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours.
These prisoners are driving me batty. Isn't one of them up next?
I guess someone else got here first.
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
Shut your mouth, I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
Shut tight. All is right.
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
Shut your mouth, I'll shut it for you.
Here to take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the goddess's Gilded Garter. Now we'll get some progress underway. My assignment? Well, we guards are Jarl's eyes and ears, see? We keep watch over these prisoners, sure, but we listen in on the goings-on inside the torturer's chambers too. Never know what them greenskins could be withholding. Not to mention the way they keep the armory under lock and key. Like we was working for them, you know.
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
The man in charge is a great green goon, an orc named Law. At his right hand he's got a snivelling little goblin named... Well, I reckon it don't much matter. The heavy-handed Inquisition has killed so many prisoners, we're down to our last few out of a score or more. Amateurs. Standard fare. Frightened, good-for-nothing weaklings, if ever I saw them. There's two in lock-up now, with a third getting the treatment on the torturer's rack. I say, if we don't find out something useful soon, all this trouble will have been for naught. Grotilda keeps it locked tighter in a chastity belt, she does. I sometimes wish Chief hadn't granted so many of her bleeding demands, but I suppose he thought it better to keep the peace. One of her soldiers has got the key to the place. Myself, I've never seen the inside. Wouldn't surprise me a bit to hear the orcs are keeping the best of the spoils to themselves.
Shut tight. All is right.
What's going on in there? It sounds awful.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
I was really hoping to find something better.
So, any progress? My assignment? Well, we guard a Jarl's eyes and ears, see? We keep watch over these prisoners, sure. But we listen in on the goings-on inside the torturous chambers, too. Never know what them greenskins could be withholding. Not to mention the way they keep the armory under lock and key. Like we was working for them, you know. What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
Are you gonna get out,
Justice will
are
find
you?
you in the end.
You won't look so shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for you.
A fine stroke of luck.
What's going on in there? It sounds awful.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
Shut tight. All is right.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
This place reeks of blood. Worse.
Ah, law cannot work in these conditions. Smash his hearts. Law need peace. Law are a craftsman of blood. breaker of bone. Who you?
Yes, pigskin. Who are you to question we who preside over the tender skin of traitors?
Law only halfway through creative process. Law won't stop now.
Of course, Law, of course. Though I do wonder what this pigskin thinks he can do better than you or I.
Human bleed better than us. Human squish flats better than us.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Human silly chatter upset Law's craft. Law needs break to regain his spirit. Law cannot smash and bash in this environment. Wonder if human smash and bash like Law. You done with human now? Law smash again?
What's going on in there? It sounds awful.
Are you gonna get out, are you? You won't look so shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for you.
Finish.
You done with human now? Law
I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
Demon lucky!
Kill me now, then. Go on, do it.
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
Kill me now, then. Go on, do it. I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will. You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Blessed talisman, protect me.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk. You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Some call it luck, others call it skill.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk. A fresh pair of hands, are you? Please, you must kill me now. I will withstand anything, anything, and would rather die 1,000 deaths than offer a word to the enemy. But there's something different about you. You don't look like the savages that ransacked our town. In fact, you're like the wizard, aren't you? A being of great power. And certainly not one of darkness. Yes, you're here to help us, aren't you? Praise be!
Shut tight. All is right.
him to stop shouting or he'll blow our cover. Perhaps once he knows our true identity, he'll be willing to help us.
There's no time. We've got to put him out of his and our misery before he alerts every guard in this place.
You're overreacting quite a bit. We've no indication anyone has heard us. And even if they had, we could silence them one by one.
I know you are very idealistic, but the line ends somewhere.
All right, we'll do it your way.
I face my fate with a steady gaze. You'll never find those villagers, do you hear? I die in the service of their protection. This is... You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Oh, human killed him! All lost progress. See what happens when stupid humans take charge. Chaos!
Whoever needs a sack, you've killed the witness. That's what we get for putting art in the hands of
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do?
This place reeks of...
Ah, look, Lord.
Yes.
Lord.
Of course.
Human bleed better than us. Humans squish flat. Ah!
You want a fresh pair of hands, are you? Please, you must kill, but there's something...
Shut your mouth,
Get him to stop shouting.
There's no time. We've got to put him...
You're overreacting quite a bit.
I know you are very idealistic.
No, we'll do as I say.
There's a tunnel in this cellar, known to most only through legend. Explore the back wall of the farthest room in this dank place and you'll find it. And if you can help me find freedom through the tunnel, I'd be willing... Well, I'd tell you how to find the wizard's servants. You've proven yourself no friend to the beasts who destroyed our town. Perhaps you can help those in hiding as you've helped me. Speaking of the others, have you spoken to the other prisoners locked in this terrible place? We mustn't leave them here to be discovered by a second wave of brutes. What's that? They're coming. They've heard us. They're coming. This chaos. This chaos.
All is right.
This, not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
It sounds awful.
This, savages. Back for more blood, are you? 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 This savage is back for more blood, are you? This savage is back for more blood, are you? This savage is back for more blood, are you? This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Freezing flurry!
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This savage is back for more blood, are you?
Ready!
This chaos. This chaos.
Body is broken!
This
My turn through the gauntlet? With pleasure.
this chaos. This savage is back for more blood, are you? This savage is back for more blood, are you? This savage is back for more blood, are you? This chaos. This chaos. not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This chaos. This savages. Back for more blood on you. Savages, back for more blood, are you? Would you care to hear a little tale? This chaos. This savages, back for more blood, are you? This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This savages, back for more blood on you. This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Bathed in sacred brilliance! This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Oh, how I'll sing of your entrails.
This chaos. This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
The seven smile
chaos.
upon me.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? chaos. This chaos.
Seven Inspirers!
This chaos. This chaos.
I needed that.
Free! I'm free! I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes. Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
Relief.
Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
Feeling lucky!
My kingdom right, my shot!
For dispatching those brutes. Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes. You made short work of those monsters. If not for you, I'd likely have been trampled flat or crushed to pulp. I owe you my very life. If you can prove your goodwill, that is, if you can help me escape this terrible place once and for all, I'd tell you all. Perhaps if you can help me, you'll be able to help them too. Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages. Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
Some call it luck, others call it skill.
Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
good grant me swiftness.
Free! I'm free! I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes.
No guns! No glory!
I'll make short work of this scum.
Free! I'm free!
For my allies.
Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
I will plunder now!
I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes.
Tornado!
A lucky break. Shadows, hide your loyal servant.
I'm
cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes. Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages. Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages. Free! I'm free! I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes. Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
I am truly fortunate.
Free! I'm free! Free! I'm free! Free! I'm free! Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages. Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes.